The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is a really good game if you like combat and exploring. However, there are a few places in the game that you may find while exploring or even simply doing a story, which are quite creepy or dangerous. Today I'm going to be doing a top 6 of what I think these places are. Now this is my opinion, so you may have a different opinion, that's alright. I will try and explain the best I can as to why I have these opinions. Let's go. Yes, I know what you're thinking. I can see why a lot of people disagree with me on this. But lots of people barely even know this place exists in the game. Why is it? The reason why I believe this is the sixth, creepiest, weirdest place, there's absolutely nothing in it. It's sort of like in between Akala and Nehru, which are the two most interesting places in the game. It's just these really, couple 100 metre tall cliffs that do absolutely nothing. There's no reason to go here. There's no resources to find. You just walk across them, and then of course it's really little, really narrow, so you just fall into the waters. The only things here in the waters are Octoroks and the Zolfos. So it's pretty much just for you to slip down into water and get eaten. That's pretty much the point in this place. Let's do something a bit more understandable. The place with the lost woods, which, look, Thyflo ruins, complete darkness. The place around it are filled with monsters, so there's not really a lot to do. Yes, you can get the monster sword here, which is quite good, and this isn't the only place where you can get lost easily. They're dark, they're dangerous, they're hard to get to. One of the places may be appearing later on. The labyrinths really aren't fun to mess around in. There is some items hiding around that you may like. There are the shrines, which are quite useful. And there are quite some strong monsters, so if you want to practice your attacking, then yes, you can do that. Also, it's a fun little game to get lost and try and find your way out. However, this is the best place to practice your attacking. Because when it's named after the Colosseum, you know you're going to be good at fighting things here. In fact, one of the first steps you get outside the Great Plateau might be going here thinking it's an interesting little place to visit. No, the strongest enemies in the game at that time live there. You're not going to like the end of the battle if you try and fight these gladiators, especially the one in the middle. Don't do that, okay? Please, Mr. Lionel, don't hurt me, please. Bit confusing as to why there's a stable right next to this place. If I hadn't made it clear from our trip to Spallbite, the Zolfos aren't very good things to mess around with. Here they are the strongest. These are the strongest of the Zolfos, which are already quite strong. If you don't like having to fight intelligent dinosaurs, don't go here, there's too much of them. It doesn't seem like much, it just looks like an innocent little mountain to explore in. However, when you see how hard it is to survive the higher up you go, you'll agree with me. One, there's this strange skeleton in a cave. Then there's the fact that it's the coldest place in the game, some places being minus 64 degrees Celsius. And there is just so much enemies here, there's loads of them. There's even a Stalnox here at Icefall Foothills next to a shrine. So yeah, if you dislike battling, don't go further than you need to. Also, there's these 3 Lionels which are pretty much right next to each other. The rivers here freeze you almost instantly as well. In fact, at the very start of the mountain it warns you will die if you go off exploring anywhere. Also, the shrines here don't care about your safety either. Which is a big shame because some of the shrines here are really good. yet they're all really unsafe to get to. The safest one is the one that's right on the edge of the Hebrew map, at the bottom of the canyon. So, yeah. Also, there's loads of monsters here, it's not just nature that wants to kill you. And that's the end of today's video, and make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed.